they do like the possession, Bristol City. They probably have a little bit more as well.
Just on, I think Dan Neil's gone in at centre-back there. You see Luke's come across to full-back. Left centre-back Dan Neil.
Yes.
Just thinking back last time he dropped in there, Stoke in the FA Cup late on, didn't he?
Sure, the captain Dan Neil will do whatever's required. This is Viner.
Stuff 4-4-1 really, isn't it? See Chris Regan, Lafayette are 2 in there now. Yeah, it's in a game now where you can see they're in discussion there. Michael Proctor, Regis Lebris. You knew coming down there Bristol City like to have possession, so it's going to be a long old afternoon, and it's looking at counter-attacks now, isn't it? And you've still got people up the top end of the pitch with the threat. Tommy Watson, Patrick Roberts and Mayenda all can carry the ball well.
Bristol City moving it on. This is George Earthy on loan from West Ham United. Pring. Joe Williams. George Tanner. Jason Knight. Joe Williams moving it around well here, Bristol City. Just waiting for a crack.
Yeah, well, that's why Sunderland just got to be compact, and we've seen sides do it enough to us throughout the course of the season. Just looking for that little threaded one, there's the ball now.
Might unlock. Chris Regan there, helping out. Throw on the far side, taken quickly. Barrow beaten Plymouth Argyle. Big game at both ends of the table, that one.
Yeah, and at the moment, as you say, both Coventry and Middlesbrough just in below. Bristol City winning. I feel this is a big opportunity now, isn't it? Against the Sunderland side coming into it.
What's that do for a manager when you lose a player so early
yeah,
on? It's the kind of game plan out the window.
Exactly that. You've done all your work during the week, haven't you? And you're building into it, and then all of a sudden within 5 minutes you have to change it. But it happens in football, you've got to adjust. And you do enough sessions in training where you work 10v11 sometimes with the man down. You've got to get used to it.
Pring inside, and Enzo Lafayette taking matters into his own hands. So chasing the ball.
He's done well there, Enzo Lafayette, hasn't he? Just releases from his central midfield position, goes pressing all the way through to the keeper.
Forced the pass.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed, Trey Hume, won't he? He's had some great form of late, and you know, if you see Trey Hume red card on a match report, you think it's going to be a big meaty challenge, and it was just kind of
similar. I think that one's very similar last season, didn't he? Over on the far side, back here at the Stadium of Lights, similar where it was a tangle of legs and picked up a second yellow card. Obviously, that's a straight red this afternoon for him.
It's a victim of the rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moved on by Tanner. Zach Viner. One career at Bristol City. A few loans in there as well. Viner. So back off Pring. Gives him it back. Building up for a cross. It's probably Sargent, I think, was the better player, even though he hasn't got the numbers of
Sargent,
Sands.
yeah, both of Sands as well, yeah. But shipped too many goals. That's been their problem this season, Norwich.
Hjelde looking for options from the throw. Enzo Lafayette goes across, he's out muscled, but he gets the benefit of the doubt from Oliver Langford. Someone to have a free kick, which can take quickly. you're out there, Danny, and you go down to 10 men quite early, how do you conserve the energy as the game
Yeah,
goes
that's the
on?
thing. It's just been organised. Just have a look at this.
Yeah, Eliza
Counter-attack
Mayenda is
here.
going for this. The keeper comes out. He wasn't that convincing. He does do enough.
Does well in the end, doesn't he? Just gets there.
Max O'Leary.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at it, I say there, you've lost the body technically at the top end of the pitch because obviously you drop one down. So you've gone 4-4. You've gone 4-4-1 really, haven't you? So yeah, you're giving up possession top end of the pitch, but it's still difficult to break down. You've seen it time and time again where a team, if anything, becomes more resolute because you know you're down.
Isn't it,
yeah,
it
is. But yeah,
harder to break down 10 men.
And you think, listen, lads, we've got to dig in now. You know, it's gone against us. 5 minutes on the clock, and we're a man down. Let's make it difficult. And then their crowd are going to get restless the longer the game wears on if they don't break us down. As you say, these fans here have been up since probably about 4 o'clock this morning. Long journey down.
A few of them made the journey last night.
Yeah.
Dan Neil stepping out with it. Good burst from him. Yelda. Momentarily dispossessed, but retain possession. Mepham. Viner floats one in. McCrory's attacking it.
Yeah, Leo Kjeldahl, he gets the run on him, doesn't he? McCrory comes off that far side. Just a little bit flat-footed there, Leo Kjeldahl. Got to go and attack the ball. As it comes in, you see he's waiting for it. Doesn't get off the floor. But McCrory doesn't get enough contact on the header. Just glances it past that post.
Right in front of the fourth official as well.
Yeah. Coming together, just like Naki Wells just pushed Chris Rigg away around the head.
Opposite ends of their careers. Naki Wells and Chris Rigg. Wells is 34 now. That's from Rigg. Big crossfield ball from Luke O'Nien, looking to bring Tommy Watson in. Frustrated, but it looked like
it was like a block tackle. I think it was Bristol City's ball. Maybe try and kid the ref there, pick the ball up quick. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
This is Cameron Pring, drops it off to Zach Viner. Jason Knight. Pring. Challenger from Patrick Roberts. Just the player stays down, he's now back on his feet, George Jerthy. Knight. Pring. Jerthy wants it down the line. Chris Rigg comes across. Someone play it out. Nutmeg from Chris Rigg. Can't get it clear. And they come forward. Knight. This is Tanner. Joe Williams. Jason Knight. Goals flying in around the championship. Norwich have got a goal back. Murphy. Knight tries to keep it alive. Pringle cross it in. And the deeper one goes all the way to the edge of the area. Williams. Well, Bristol was showing their extra man there, but Sunderland were also quite resolute in their defence.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Outside the area.
Trying to get the balance between being compact and sitting deep and frustrating them, but at the same time, you know, as I say there, for me, and they go back to the Norwich game where you don't want to see him with his pace 10-15 yards from your own edge of your own box. You want him up on the halfway line, occupying those centre backs. You know, there's 2 or 3 of them up there, so they've still got bodies back there. So the numerical advantage isn't so much up in the Sunderland half then. And if we do manage to steal possession, can we get him down the channels, running at those centre backs one-on-one?
Nine's only got Roberts there at the moment. The ball on the pitch here.
Yeah, well, it's coming from Bristol City fans, isn't it? The main stand.
Chris Mepham's gone to the referees, really unhappy about something. I think it was the first throw in he felt it came off a Bristol City player. Restarted here. So they need to switch on. Earthy. Stopped by Luke O'Nien. Williams. He leaves it. This is Williams. Crawley. So let's sit back into this block. Need to go and meet the ball though. It's be hard ask all afternoon after losing a man so early, but they're going to have to. McCrory. Knight. Now Pring. Back to Knight. It's been held off by Chris Rigg. Dickey. Lots of time for Bristol City here. They're flicking through.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. The build-up plays either get it out wide and the ball delivered, which Sunderland generally you'd be happy with, I think, from our point of view. You fancy your centre-backs to deal with it coming in, those flat balls, or, you know, competing with Naki Wells in the middle there. So he's not the biggest and most physical of centre forwards, but you've got to be switched on for those little clever ones, those little threaded passes, what they're looking for there, Bristol City. Doesn't quite come off on that occasion.
Mayenda flicks it on. Patrick Roberts gets there. Now Rigg, lovely ball inside. If Lafayette can get there, well, between him and Tommy Watson, none of them do. And that allows Bristol City to come forward. Rigg with the challenge. Hjelde has to get there as well. Now Watson. Dispossessed by Williams.
Give it away.
Mayenda gets it back for Sunderland. He's charging forward with it once again. Eliza Mayenda. Roberts just at the bottom of your picture. Gets on the ball. Get it back. Only momentarily. I think that's going to be a Bristol throw in.
You see Sunderland, a couple of counter-attacks, haven't they? Again,
flash,
maybe not making the most of it, but say Mayenda stealing the ball again, just inside the Bristol City half, driving forward, just waiting for a little bit of support, wasn't he, from Patrick Roberts. And it's difficult for both Roberts and Tommy Watson because they're going to have to work hard helping out both full-backs. They want to be receiving it and driving the other way.
Pring. Mepham on the slide, doesn't take the ball though. Rigg does. Digs one out, looking for Mayenda. It's Williams. Well, we've got to survive this as well. A shot comes in, and that was nearly in as well from Joe Williams.
Yeah, looking for his first goal of the season, isn't he, Joe Williams?
So they're being patient. Spring gets it back. Wells puts it around Mepham, and then a challenge comes in. A few shots of handball as Dan Neal as it clears it towards Eliza Mayenda, gets his body there.
Lucky there, yeah, he done really well, got the jumping, didn't he? But the Bristol City player just takes it off his toe. Viner it was.
Making this extra play count, Bristol City, but they're just not doing anything with the ball.
No, I was getting to, you know, I'm just thinking with Elijah Mayenda, you see how the three centre, because they've got the three centre backs and they're split really wide, 20-30 yards apart, and then you've got